Michael students, this is the last call. If you have a ticket for pizza, go get it. Last call. If you have a ticket for pizza, go get it in the lobby.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the battleground for tonight's volleyball matchup between the visiting UHIGH Cubs and your St. Michael Warriors. At this time, I ask everyone, please rise and remove your hats for a prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. In the name of the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on this game we're about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into the competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with a respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game today. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And now, the introduction of tonight's starting lineup. First, for the visiting Cubs, number 2, Juliane Ahuda. Number 5, Dayana Womack. Number 11, Victoria Brooks. Number 15, Vivian Baird. Number 21, Gracie Coates. Number 41, Monet Temple. And number 44, Riley Spencer. Now, here are the subs for your Warriors. Number 12, Bella Johnston. Number 27, Abby Guidry. Number 19, Elizabeth Fitch. Number 3, Sarah LeBlanc. Number 16, Barbara Gallinero. Number 31, Jordy Schmidt. Number 2, Kinsley Wellman. Number 28, Aubrey Smith. And number 11, Avery Gautreaux. And now, here are the starters for your St. Michael Warriors. Number 32, Bella LeBlanc. Number 17, Marielle Gary. Number 10, Brennan Cooper. Number 21, Skylar Towner. Number 4, Camille Kitchen. And number 15, Eliza Gary. Play ball. And there are your lineups. We got a good one ahead for you between the number 1 and number 2 ranked team in Division III. Warriors coming in ranked number 2 at 18-1 on the season. UHIGH sitting at the #1 spot at 18-0. This ought to be a dandy here from the battleground. Thank you for tuning in here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. Again, as always, I am Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics. Happy to be here at the battleground again for this exciting matchup. All right, teams are set. Again, your starters first for the Warriors. Number 32, Bella LeBlanc. Number 8, Bella Bravada. Number 17, Mario Gary. Number 10, Brennan Cooper. Number 21, Skylar Towner. Number 4, Camille Kinchin. And number 15, Eliza Gary. Over there for the Cubs, Juliana Ahuda, Dayona Womack, Victoria Brooks, Vivian Baer, Gracie Coates, Monet Temple, and Riley Spencer are your starters for the visiting Cubs. And it'll be Camille Kinchin leading things off, serving for the Warriors. Temple met at the net by Eliza Gary. And Ahuda coming from the back row, the lefty, daughter of All-American and Olympian Danielle Scott, local volleyball legend around here. So 1-0 Cubs. Skylar Towner from the outside. And that one just a little bit off there at the net for the Warriors. Back set, Ahuda hit the antenna on the side. That one is out. It'll be Avery Gotro checking in for defense. She'll go back to serve. Again, Ava Rodriguez still out for today, so it's Camille Kinchin at the libero spot, and then Avery Gotro taking that defensive spot in the back. And that's 3-0. Kennedy Dominic in there for the Cubs, along with number 22, Macy Auger. Outside, Bella L, blocked by Ahuda. Nope, off the hand of Ahuda. That was down for the Warriors. Bella LeBlanc, nice job. Hard angle there for the, see that fall on the good guy's side. Auger coming from the outside. Towner on the slide. Bayer was not able to come up with that one. And the ace from Bella L. Ahuda, the lefty, just a bit outside. A little wide on that far sideline. Hit that one closer to the Warrior bench than she did to the sideline. 5-3 Warriors. This is a potential quarterfinal, semifinal looking playoff match here, or potentially finals type match here. And that one hit the antenna. That's a couple times that Yehuda's hit the antenna. Coach Benita Johnson up off the bench for the first time. And miscommunication between Temple and Yehuda. And the Cubs are going to take a quick timeout. Warriors up 7-3. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back, 7-3. The timeout taken by the Cubs. Try to bake that serve, and they do it. And Bella L knew it. The frustration all over her face. So it'll be Victoria Brooks in to serve. She's the libero tonight. Bella B off the side. Nice job, Bella B. The Swiss Army knife of the Warrior volleyball team, does a little bit of everything. Been seeing her do that for 4 years now. Been absolutely awesome to see her do that. That time got stuffed by Yehuda. You'll see Bella B out there on a different medium out there, different surface, playing beach volleyball next year at Southeastern. So, again, congratulations to her for signing that scholarship and going to continue her career. Yehuda with the big toss, jump serve. BK. Bella B just a little off on that one. Tried to come across the net. Just missed it. Yehuda tossed this thing almost up to the ceiling. And Gotro can't scoop it. (8-7). Warriors only about one now. BK gets it through. Good job by BK. Eliza Gary gonna check back in. Up front you got Eliza Gary, BK, and Bella B. It'll be Marielle Gary back serving. Little back set, right in the middle, wide open. Spencer, just a little tip. OJ going to serve. And that one falls down right on the B in battle. The serve receive was sent back across the net. Warriors, little fortune there. Kind of better to be lucky than good on that one. We'll take it. And Bella B sends it too deep. It's a couple service errors so far for the Warriors. As talking to Coach Jackson, that's one thing she emphasizes, just put the ball in play on the serve. Timeout called by the Cubs. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network.
The 36th Annual Warrior Golf Classic is happening Monday, November 3rd at Greystone Golf and Country Club. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. with a 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. Sponsorships are available, so gather your team and come support the Warriors on the green. Log on to smhsbr.org to register today. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, October 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. It is the St. Michael High School Open House. Come tour our campus, meet our faculty and students, and see everything St. Michael has to offer. If you know a future Warrior, this is the perfect time to experience the spirit of our school community. Don't miss out.
And we are back. Spencer serving. Violation on the Warriors. All tied at 10. Bella L coming from the outside with the swing. Nicely done by Bella LeBlanc. Towner at the net. And Temple into the net. Equipment timeout. Time to shoot. There's Brooks. Time to shoot. Here's Camille Kinchin serving. Back set. Liza Gary swinging. That's one too many. Warriors back up 13-10. And a little too long on the serve, 13-11. Was a little too amped up there on that serve. Towner. The block goes out of bounds. That was off of Kennedy Dominic. So it'll be Avery Gotro checking in. She'll go back to serve. And that one's in. Just inside that back line from the sophomore Avery Gotro. Nice dig from Bella B. Bella L just can't quite steer it across the net. Towner! Right through Dominic. Skylar Towner bringing the heat. And there's a Huda. Let's take a look at that last point from Skylar Towner. Little back set. Towner just fires it right through Dominic. And then Ahuda answers with a big swing of her own. 16-13. See if that first to 15 adage works here. Warriors were the first there. This has been a tight one, just like everybody thought it would be. And Towner again off the hand of the block. So Skylar Towner getting up. Letting everyone know that she is here. Now she's back to serve. Spencer blocked by Mariel Gary. So Mariel Gary assisting and blocking tonight. Spencer finds a hole. Ahuda. That one's going way too far. She got the bottom of that ball, and that thing went sailing out of bounds. That'll be Mariel Gary serving for the Warriors. Jefferson swinging. Bellaby. Nice effort from Temple and Jefferson, trying to do everything they could to keep that point alive, but Warriors take that one. It's 20-14. Warriors up 6. Biggest lead of the match. Let's serve off the net. Bellaby coming back corner. Nicely done by Bellaby, fitting it in this back near corner. Up here in the Coach Todd Frugier broadcast corner. Monet Temple, another error, 22-14. Warriors up by 8. They have pulled away here late in the first set. And an impressive set it has been. That one's just a little too much from Mariel Gary. OJ serving for the Cubs. Bellaby trying to go to the far sideline. A little off. 22-15, 16. And that one way out of bounds. A couple of service errors for the Cubs have aided this Warrior run here late. Just 2 points away from taking set 1. Temple, and that one's out of bounds. The 23-17. This is a very, very young Cub team. There's one senior on their roster. Everybody else, sophomores, juniors, and a couple of freshmen out there starting. Back set. Eliza Gary. The hitting error there. Kind of letting the Cubs hang around. Now down 5. Nice dig, Bellaby. And the dump. They got up underneath it. What a pancake there from number 11, Brooks. Ahuda from the back row, just off the hand of BK. The 23-19, Cubs trying to make a comeback here. And the ace from Spencer. And timeout Warriors. Will be back, 23-20 your score. here in set one. See if that timeout works for the Warriors. And it did. Bella L coming off the left side. Set point coming up for the Warriors. 24-20. That one's just a little far, and the Warriors take the first set. 25-20. We'll be back for set number 2. Warrior Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Grounds Crew, a locally owned landscape company that makes your outdoor dreams come to life. Whether you need your lawn looking its best, want to create a stunning garden oasis, or just dreaming of the perfect outdoor play area, we've got you covered. Looking for more privacy and security? We offer professional fence installations to frame and protect your outdoor space. Looking for more sitting area for the family? We install custom patios to meet your expectations. At Grounds Crew, we specialize in landscaping, fencing, lighting, maintenance, and more. It's time to elevate your outdoor experience. Call us today at 225-333-8582 or visit us at groundscrew.com to schedule your consultation. Grounds Crew, where we make your outdoor space extraordinary.
All right, we are back. Warriors took set number 1, 25-20. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors here, the Long Law Firm, EBS, Stream Pay, and the Grounds Crew. Thanks for sponsoring us here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. Again, if you are interested in sponsoring, there's my email address scrolling right across the bottom on the ticker right now. Reach out. Sponsorships are still available for the rest of the year for volleyball, football, then the basketball season, soccer season, baseball, softball season. Hit us up. We'd love to have you join the Warrior Broadcast Network as a sponsor. The starters out there for the Warriors: Skylar Towner, Mariel Gary, Bella B, Bella L, Camille Kinchin, and Eliza Gary. Same starting 6. And one too many there from the Warriors. Just the operation was off from the beginning. Towner swinging. Yehuda. Back set. Eliza Gary. Nice job from Eliza Gary coming through. Avery Gautreaux just checked in, and she's going to go back to serve. What a dig from Camille Kinchin. What a point right there. Let's take what a play right there from the Warriors. Taking a look at that one here in just a minute. Another great dig and then left the middle open, but here's that great point after the super dig from Camille Kinchin. Warriors were able to take that one. Kinchin just getting down as low as she possibly can. Temple sends it too deep. That's several now that the Cubs have put a little bit too much on and sent deep. And the ace from Bella L. She's been doing that quite a bit this year. Her serving has been on point. Towner just a little bit off on that block, and then Yehuda just with the tip right over top of Towner. Towner gets it through the block. I don't think she caught that quite as well as she wanted to, but that might have helped her out a little bit, as that ball was just a little bit off, and it threw off the block. 5-3. Temple from the back row into the top of the net. Just misfired on that one. I tell you what, though, this UHIGH Cub team right here, if they should make a deep run in the playoffs, but if they don't win a championship this year, they're going to be a contender for the next couple of years. That one was a little too deep. They kind of remind me a little bit of the Warriors from the last couple of years. Very, very young, relying on a lot of sophomores, juniors. This year, the Warriors are the veteran, senior-heavy team. Yehuda. Back set. Bellaby. And that ball hit the ceiling just now. And the dump, they're going to get the double hit. Marielle kind of caught that just wrong. 6-5 Warriors. And the service error. And that one is in. Brooks at the last second decided to turn away from it, but that one was right inside the line. 8-5. And the ace again. They're trying to serve it right at Brooks, and now the Cubs move 4 of their players into the back row to try to receive the serve. Ahuda saves that one. BK attacking it. Nicely done by BK. And timeout Cubs. We'll take that opportunity to give you a little replay there of that nice attack from BK. It was off the save by Ahuda, just barely getting it over, and then BK just swinging hard, getting it right through the hand of the blocker. So we'll take a timeout. This is Warrior Broadcast Network.
At StreamPay, we believe payroll is more than just numbers. It's about people. When you partner with us, you always know who you're working with. Real experts and real support. No call centers, no confusion. Just a trusted partner invested in your success. StreamPay. Payroll made personal.
All right, we had a little audio difficulty there. We're all straight again. Sorry about that. 18-14 your score. Now we have a little bit of a coach official argument here. Back set. And one too many touches. 19-14. Warriors now up 5. That time Spencer, correction, UHIGH going down that near side, making it 19-15. Brooks serving. Towner hits it off the top of the net, but it's going to find its way to the floor, 20-15. Dug out by Brooks. UHIGH, the stationary attack works. 20-16. Avery Gotro in. Emil Kinchin coming back in. Defense on the back line. Ahuda hitting the antenna. Big mistake there. Ahuda's made a couple of service errors. Tossing it that high, you're looking at the chances of making the errors increase a little bit more. Nice rundown by Jefferson, but Temple could not keep it in play. And timeout Cubs. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network.
The 36th annual Warrior Golf Classic is happening Monday, November 3rd at Greystone Golf and Country Club. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. with a 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. Sponsorships are available, so gather your team and come support the Warriors on the green. Log on to smhsbr.org to register today. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, October 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. It is the St. Michael High School Open House. Come tour our campus, meet our faculty and students, and see everything St. Michael has to offer. If you know a future Warrior, this is the perfect time to experience the spirit of our school community. Don't miss out.
All right, we are back, 22-15. Mariel Gary serving. Bella B blocked by Spencer. What a dig by Mariel Gary. BK just missing that one. Too many touches. 22-16. UHIGH back to serve. Eliza Gary in. And there it is. 23-17. Eliza Gary with the kill. Monet Temple used all of her long frame to get to that one and that one. An inadvertent whistle from the referee, so we're going to replay that point. All right, well, one of those do-overs on the inadvertent whistle. And that one hits down. Nice job, Bella L. Warriors sitting here, set point coming up. 24-17. Warriors just need one more. Bella B from the back row, just a little bit too much on that one. A little too wide. Warriors still on that set point. They have the big advantage here, 24-19. And there it is. Warriors take set two, 25-19. We'll be back for set number 3. Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back, about to get set number 3 going here. Warriors have taken the first 2 sets, 25-20 and then 25-19. Number 1 versus number 2 here from the battleground. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors here on the Warrior Broadcast Network, the Long Law Firm, EBS, Stream Pay, and the Grounds Crew. Thanks for sponsoring us here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. Sponsorships are still available, so if you're interested, my information scrolling down there on the ticker at the bottom of the screen. Hit me up. We can talk about how you can be involved here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. Coming up Friday, taking our show on the road over to Broadmoor High School as Warrior football hits the gridiron again. The undefeated Warrior football team taking to the field again against the Broadmoor Buccaneers in another District 6 4A showdown. Warriors 4-0 on the season and 2-0 in district. 3-0 in district. Now, lots of confusion already on the rotation. Again from the Cubs. Had a little bit of trouble on this early on. The Warriors serving. And a little bit of miss pass right there. Block from Jefferson. Nice job of the Warriors digging that out of the net. Monet Temple connected on an attack this time. She had been missed on her last couple of aggressive attacks, but got that one. 2-0 Cubs. Counter. OJ passes that one into the Cub bench. Eliza Gary checking out. Avery Gautreaux checking in for the Warriors. And Spencer, a little tip there. Temple connecting again. So Temple's last 2 attacks have been on point. Back set, the slide, blocked by Dominic. Warriors down by the most they have been down here early in set 3. And the ace on the serve gets down in front of Camille Kinchin. Coach Jackson letting her girls try to fight through this and figure it out. Not going to try to bail them out with a timeout. To see if they can kind of collect themselves. There's Bella L. Nicely done. Gets that just inside the back line. Bella L answering the bell here for the Warriors. Ahuda on the back deep. Bella B. All right, the Warriors kind of picking it up a little bit. Skylar Towner getting up and hammering it home. Dug out by Brooks. Bella B knocking that one down. Let's check out that kill from Towner just a minute ago. Right in the middle, Towner, another kill. And then Bella B answers right back. And Bella L with the service error. Warriors dig back in, though, within one. 6-5, Cubs up. And the dump, wide open middle. Bella B slamming it home. Bella B got up and just tried to hit that one through the floor. Outstanding, just textbook. And another one for the Warriors. Let's take a look at that Bella B kill from just a minute ago. Set her up and she knocks it down. Perfect. Ahuda answers right back. The lefty. OJ in. Back set. Bella B. The Warriors just down one, 9-8. Here's still early in the third set. Warriors trying to go for the sweep. DK trying to tip. Bella B blocked by Dominic. Dominic's been at times a force right there at the net with a handful of blocks. The dump. Warriors have been gotten on that a couple of times. They've kind of left that middle open. And the errant pass, the miss on the pass makes it 12-8. The ace. And that one is out. Another service error on the Cubs. It's a side out for the Warriors. Back to serve. Bella B looks like she's going to have to go run that down from the depths of the gym down there to the left of your screen. She emerges to an applause. And nicely done. BK with a little change up, little tip there. The offensive operation was thrown off a little bit, but I think that kind of threw off the defensive rotation for the Cubs. Just got put in an awkward spot. Warriors benefited from that. Ahuda, big swing right in the middle. That one was just hanging up. Bayer out, Jefferson in. Ahuda going away from the big toss on her serve. Temple from the back row into the middle of the net. He's made that error a couple of times. Great crowd here at the Battleground tonight. Big time student contingent here. And Jefferson, not the tallest out there, but she's explosive. Got a lot of elevation on that jump and then a lot of pop in that right arm. Towner showing you I got some pop in this arm too. Skylar Towner with the hammer. And we are back here. Avery Gautreaux just checked in, gonna serve. Bella B digs that one out. Towner just a little bit too far. That one just almost caught a piece of the back line. Just a little bit too far. I think if they had a replay system, that might have been overturned. And the Warriors can't control that one. 16-12. Let's see if so far the first to 15 has worked out in favor of the Warriors. This time the Cubs are the first to 15. And the Warriors take a timeout, so we'll take a timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network.
At StreamPay, we believe payroll is more than just numbers. It's about people. When you partner with us, you always know who you're working with. Real experts and real support. No call centers, no confusion. Just a trusted partner invested in your success. StreamPay. Payroll made personal.
are back after the timeout. See if the Warriors can break this run by the Cubs. Have the 4-point lead, 16-12 here, about halfway through the set. And let's serve. There's nothing you can do about that. It's one of those ones, just kind of tip your hat and say, all right, we got the next one. Towner puts that one down. Skylar Towner with another nice kill. And the block, just through the hands of the block. Let's see that last point by the Warriors on the Towner kill. Towner again right in the middle, finds the middle of the Cub defense. And we're gonna get the double hit there, just a little bit too much underneath that one, or around that one rather. 18-14, Warriors down 4, Towner serving. And another one. Yeah, she got around it just too much. Both referees saw it and called it. And Huda Cubs are keeping the Warriors that aren't just at arm's length here. Back set to Bella B. Liza Gary in for Avery Gotro. Bella B. Little trailer right there. Liza Gary went up first, and then Bella B came right behind her, knocked it down. 19-17 timeout. Cubs will be back.
The 36th annual Warrior Golf Classic is happening Monday, November 3rd at Greystone Golf and Country Club. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. with a 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. Sponsorships are available, so gather your team and come support the Warriors on the green. Log on to smhsbr.org to register today. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, October 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. It is the St. Michael High School Open House. Come tour our campus, meet our faculty and students, and see everything St. Michael has to offer. If you know a future Warrior, this is the perfect time to experience the spirit of our school community. Don't miss out.
And we are back. Marielle Gary serving 19-17 Warriors, drawn within 2. Ahuda just a bit outside, a little wide. She absolutely crushed that one, but just a little bit too wide. And I think that ball may have gone all the way out of the gym, out the doors on that side of the, either went out the doors or went underneath the bleachers. Bella B ties it up at 19. The Warriors have fought all the way back to tie this thing up at 19, looking for the sweep. And that one just a little bit outside. 20-19. The whole gym is, I think, on the edge of their seats, as this one has lived up to the billing. Two really tight first sets, and then this one, Eliza Gary makes it 20-20. If the Warriors can have that 20-20 vision and get that sweep here. Temple from the back row, dug out by Mario Gary. Now Bella B from the back row. And Ahuda is able to get it right in front of Bella B. So 21-20 again. Eliza Gary ties it up again. That's a couple of last 2 points. Eliza Gary's been the one getting up to tie it up. 21-21. Nice job, Bella L. Right at the net, quick hands. Going with the off hand, the left hand. Camille Kinchin serving. And one too many at the net there. Double hit for Towner. Ties it back up. All twos on the board now. 22-22. Bella B there with the dig. Long point. Towner trying to tip, and UHIGH getting it. The Cubs have countered everything. The dump. And Monet Temple makes it 23-22 on that really, really long point. Great dig. Mario Gary was the one that got a hand on that one. And that one is out just a little wide. A lot of controversy on that one, but that looked like the right call. That was wide on that near sideline. 23-23, every Gotro in. What a match we have going on here. This third set just been the icing on the cake so far. Warriors trying to put the finishing touch on the sweep. Nice scramble on that one. From the back row, just a little wide for Bella B. Star trying to go to this back corner. Timeout Warriors. It'll be set point Cubs when we come back.
Welcome to Grounds Crew, a locally owned landscape company that makes your outdoor dreams come to life. Whether you need your lawn looking its best, want to create a stunning garden oasis, or just dreaming of the perfect outdoor play area, we've got you covered. Looking for more privacy and security? We offer professional fence installations to frame and protect your outdoor space. Looking for more sitting area for the family? We install custom patios to meet your expectations. At Grounds Crew, we specialize in landscaping, fencing, lighting, maintenance, and more. It's time to elevate your outdoor experience. Call us today at 225-333-8582 or visit us at...
All right, we are back. Set point here for the Cubs. Outside, Bella L denied. In the middle, Skylar Towner coming through in the clutch. 24-24. We're going to go in a little overtime here in set 3. Why not? This one has been one for the books so far. And that one's a little wide. 25-24. Got to win by 2. The Warriors still alive. Vivian Bayer gonna go serve. Towner answers again. Right up in the kitchen of Spencer. Towner put a little bit extra on that one. See the adrenaline flowing. All tied up. We're in deuce, as they would say on the tennis court. And now add UHIGH, Monet Temple. Mella B just a little bit wide. Cubs take the third set, 27-25. The Warriors still up 2-1. We'll be back for set 4 here in just a minute. All right, we are back. Set 4 about to get underway. 3 just really tight ones. Warriors took the first two, 20 and 19, and then lost that one 27-25 in set 3 to take it to 4. Warriors are still up 2 sets to 1. Just need to get one more set to take this 1 versus 2 matchup here from the battleground on a Thursday night. Again, join us tomorrow night as we're taking the show on the road, heading over to Broadmoor High School as the undefeated Warrior football team is going to travel to take on Broadmoor. Warrior football team 4-0, 3-0 in district, sitting at number 5 in the power rankings. Great spot right now for your Warrior football team. So if you can't make it out to Broadmoor, just tune us in right here on the Warrior Broadcast Network, and we'll have the game right here for you. All right, team's about to head back out. All right, it'll be your starters back out there for the Warriors. Towner, Marielle Gary, Bella L, Bella B, Eliza Gary, and Camille Kinchin. It'll be Ahuda to serve first for the Cubs. She goes back to the big toss, and it goes out of bounds. I'm not sure what they're arguing. Not really sure what she could be arguing. That ball was way out of bounds. Avery Gautreau just checked in. Jefferson hits it into the top of the net. 2-0 Warriors. Cubs had to exert a lot of energy trying to take that third set. See how that affects them so far. They've just misfired on a couple. Some unforced errors by the Cubs. Warriors been the beneficiary of that 3-0. Towner right in front of Temple. A good spot to put it for Temple. She's a good 6'2", 6'3". Put that ball right at her toes. She could not get down quick enough to get that off the floor. Good serve by Avery Gautreau. Again, going low to Temple. Towner just misses on that one. OJ. Looks like there's a rotation call, out of rotation call on the Cubs. Caught by the down referee. They're going to go and check the scorebooks here. You're going to get the explanation there from the referee. All right, while they try to figure this out, we're going to take a timeout here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. All right, looks like they got it straight. It was a rotation violation. 5-1 Warriors. Temple just a little bit long there. 6-1 Warriors. So several errors by the Cubs have given the Warriors points. And there's Jefferson missing that one. Again, like I said, you just never know how that very long, hard third set is going to affect the Cubs. They had to exert a ton of energy to get out of that third set and win it. Not that the Warriors haven't, but the Warriors had that 2-0 lead in their back pocket. So they could relax a little bit. The block making it 7-2. Not only the physical, but the mental stress that was going through the Cubs in that third set. See if they can bounce back. The Warriors up 7-2. Towner right in front of Spencer. And the service error by Towner. So that mistake from the Warriors giving the Cubs a little bit of opening. Warriors up by 5. Bella B right through the hands of Dominic. Liza Gary coming back in. And Bella B gets it off the hands of the block again. Just not as explosive, not as solid as they were in that third set. That one snuck in the sideline on the far side of the court. 10-4. Outside, BK just a little bit off on the tip. Brooks serving. Back set, Bella B. Brooks is there, though, to dig it out. Spencer, the slide attack there after Ahuda sets her up. I think they moved Ahuda into the setter role. She's been playing in an outside hitter role for most of the match until sometime in the third set. There's Jordy Schmidt checking in for the first time. And the ace makes it 10-6. Back set, Bella B dug out by Temple. And right off the hand of Mariel Gary, or rather Eliza Gary. Timeout Warriors, 10-8, they're still up, we'll be back.
At StreamPay, we believe payroll is more than just numbers. It's about people. When you partner with us, you always know who you're working with. Real experts and real support. No call centers, no confusion. Just a trusted partner invested in your success. StreamPay, payroll made personal.
All right, we are back as the Cubs have found a little bit of life here in set 4. They've eliminated some of the errors that they made early on. Warriors have started kind of making some errors of their own. They can clean that up here after that timeout. Jordy Schmidt trying to swing it. Bella B answers it. So the timeout proved beneficial for the Warriors. 11-8 now. To get the side out. You knew this was not going to be easy, and then the ace. This has been one of those matches that this is not going to be one of the, the Cubs are not going to go down without a fight. These are absolutely proving to be two of the best teams, not only in the city, but in the state. Both these teams you will see make deep, deep, deep playoff runs, regardless of what happens here tonight. Eliza Gary in front of Temple. Both of these teams are for real. They are absolute contenders. Kind of doing a little bit different. Warriors, very veteran team. Cubs, very young team. 13-9. Be Ahuda serving. Again, went away from that big jump serve. Jefferson gets it through Jordy Schmidt. And BK up off the bench. Gonna check back in. Temple from the back row. She tried to hit that one through the new locker rooms that we have on that side of the gym. And if you notice, can't see it on the screen, but a lot of renovations there on that side of the gym. A couple new locker rooms. Bella LeBlanc and Skylar Towner there. Great job. 15-10. Bella LeBlanc just been playing absolutely fantastic so far this year. Eliza Gary get blocked by Jefferson. Towner answering. Skylar Towner bringing the hammer. And here comes Avery Gautreaux. And the ace. Let's check out that last point from Towner. Again, this time coming off the side. She's been doing a lot of her work in the middle, but there'll be a timeout. 17-11. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Warriors up 17-11. Temple getting up. And the service error from Spencer. And Gautreaux couldn't quite extend the Go-Go Gadget arm just enough. 18-13, Warriors still up. Warriors were the first to 15. It's played out in the first 3 sets. Towner, count it. And Towner going back to serve. Funny how those things work out. Outside, Bella B, dug out by Brooks. As Dominic BK from the outside. Nicely done by BK. Eliza Gary checking in. Back set to UHIGH. The back row, Bella L, too much. Check out that point from BK just a second ago. Great job coming in off that left side. Set up nicely, going down that far line. 20-15, side out to the Cubs. Eliza Gary hanging up in the air. Little Matrix impersonation there. She hung up there for a long time and caught that one as she was coming down. Temple from the back row. BK there to dig that one out. Eliza Gary with the denial. The old Dikembe finger wag there, not in my house. And Bella B just a little bit too much on that one. So 22-16, Warriors still up by 6. Jefferson checking in for Bayer. UHIGH to serve. And that one snuck in. Camille Kinchin thought that one was going out, and it almost did. Right at the last second, just dropped right inside the back line. So 22-17. Just off the hands of the Warrior block at the net, and Bella B could not get to it. And timeout called. We'll be back after this timeout. Warrior Broadcast Network.
The 36th annual Warrior Golf Classic is happening Monday, November 3rd at Greystone Golf and Country Club. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. with a 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. Sponsorships are available, so gather your team and come support the Warriors on the green. Log on to smhsbr.org to register today.
All right, we are back. Warriors up 22-18. It is Cubs serve. Back set. BK coming with the hammer off the right side. Couple of nice attacks there from BK on the last couple points for the Warriors. And a timeout by the Cubs. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. And we are back. Let's check out that last point from BK coming off the near side. Nicely done to give the Warriors a 23-18 advantage. Back set, tip, works. Warriors left the court open right behind the two blockers. 23-18. Towner! Match point coming up. Warriors have it 24-19. Again, this has been just an absolutely fantastic game tonight between these two really, really good teams. L. Couple times denied. Monet Temple going near side. Still match point for the Warriors, up 24-20. Towner shuts it down. Warriors take it 25-20 again to go to 19-1 on the season, handing UHIGH their first defeat. So this was a fantastic match between the number 1 and number 2 teams in Division III. Great job. Again, join us on Friday over at Broadmoor. Warrior football team taking on Broadmoor in a big District 6 4A matchup. Again, thank you for joining us here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. For myself, Coach Craig Saylor, on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of St. Michael High School, we wish you, as always, good night. God bless.